I'm going to make sure that we are good on Facebook as well. See if the live notification has popped up. Give me a second here. Excuse me for the weird breathing. I just finally have kind of beaten the cough that I will keep coughing. It's way less common right now, but I've been taking a Mixidin or something. It's a cough medication, and it's actually been working really well. So we're going to get started here. I just need to make sure that the live stream is good and ready to go. I'm not seeing an update. It's kind of weird. It feels like OBS hasn't been really doing too hot recently. It's very glitchy. Let me well, it looks like we're good to go. Looks like we're live. Okay, so I need to tell you guys about what's been happening. Kind of sucks that I haven't been able to talk to you. It's gonna be really hard. It's hard for me to talk. Okay, the coughing thing is not as bad as it was, but the more I talk, the more I want to cough. So, COVID. You know, I actually did get COVID a long time ago, and it didn't really affect me, if I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, the first time I got it, I was really bad for maybe a day, and then I got better. Didn't really feel it too much. This time, I'm not only the only person who got it. Almost the entire team. We actually had a Korean guy who is an exchange student who wanted to come in and help us with some stuff, and he actually got it as well. His first day hanging out with us. So, I'll say this. This has been terrible. The whole thing has been really bad. Thank you, Sergio. I appreciate that. I had a huge fever, and I still have a bit of a fever. Luckily, I've been taking a bunch of Tylenol. I've been taking cough medicine, and I've been taking like honey and tea, and been doing that. I've gotten a lot better. It was really bad for a bit, really bad, and I was like, if my condition gets worse, and this is literally, by the way, this cough, I don't think it's like I think it's because I coughed so hard in the beginning that I've like hurt the back of my throat or something, which is why I get this cough. I don't think it's a like respiratory issue because I can breathe in pretty deep. Okay, anyway, we're getting off track here. It's been rough, been very rough. So COVID, honey, yeah, Sergio, honey does help. It actually helped me quite a bit. We're getting through. We're getting through this, okay? And I think by the 26th, I think, within the next couple of days, as long as I don't do this where I'm talking and using my throat, I should be good to go. We should be able to do a lot of the events we have planned. We've tried to get people to come in and help us with stuff, but it's just the worst time because it's Christmas. So, I needed a couple of people to come in, and hey, we have a ton of orders packed, ready to go. But we don't have people who are able to come in and get that done. Now, I could technically keep packing while I was sick. The reason I have not been doing that is because we do not want, the whole COVID being able to stick on the packages or surface stuff, that, Kyle, we're located in Dallas, Texas, Richardson, Texas, to be specific. COVID being on the surface of things, it's stupid for me to even put people at risk for that. So I don't want to be packing and then have it to where like if that ever happened where someone got COVID because we sent out magic packs, I would be very disappointed in myself and in the company for doing that. So we've done this whole thing where we implemented the isolated packing again. We have a lot of people who should be able to come in right after Christmas and start packing again. It's going to be a little bit slower, but, as soon as, I guess, Christmas Eve is tomorrow, and then Christmas is next tomorrow, so after that, we should be good to go. What a freaking terrible time for this to happen, though, am I right? peak Christmas season, tons of packages already ready to go. You know, I'm so excited. All the Cavern of Souls, a lot of them will run around this wave, this shipping wave. And it's, and by the way, I'm sorry if it's hard for me to talk. I am kind of doped up on medicine and stuff, so not going to be the clearest conversation. But there's so many good cards, so many great Christmas packages I really want to send out. However, I do want to say something. I've noticed, and I'm really going to try to not name names here, but we have a competitor or two, and these are LGS owners. These are people who own LGSs who want to have, you know, I've seen them comment on videos of our openings. I know that they're there. I know they're watching. I know that they are kind of replicating what we're doing, which is totally fine. Do it the right way, and I will not. I'm not going to be that negative towards you, but we've noticed that we've been getting a couple of unverified reviews. We've been getting a couple of weird emails. We've been getting a couple of weird comments on YouTube videos of our videos. I'm not going to name names, okay? But I get it. A lot of view us as competition and stuff. But guys, it's the Christmas season. This whole like weird competition thing. These guys, like, and this is not an ego thing. They're not even close. I saw a opening video for some of these services. Dominaria, Throne of Eldraine, Zendikar Rising. Those are draft packs, okay? Those are draft packs. If we're sending out Modern Masters 2017, Ultimate Masters, Double Masters, and, you know, we do send out Amonkhet and Guilds of Rat. We send out, you know, not too spicy packs as well, but you have to have an assortment of going through the history of Magic. But don't try to compare yourselves if you're sending out. You know, we have the standard 9 draft packs, and that's $30 for 9 packs. That's what it should be. All right, they're doing this 6-pack premium stuff, and it's all standard packs. That's not what it is. That's that's just highway robbery. Okay. We have the cheapest standard packs that you can get around. These competitors are not really competitors. They have no good intentions. A lot of these people obviously are profit driven, and I've had a conversation with a lot of them. They said, "Why are you doing what you do if you don't make any money?" And I said, "It's a passion project. Look at the little logo we created here. This is what I love, the retro 90s gaming feel to things. Everything is a passion project, right? If you're a gamer," and we had a review earlier where a guy didn't really understand the concept. He was like, why wouldn't I just go buy these singles and packs myself? And I just said in that response to that review, God, making this is hard. My brain is going blank. If you're gonna go buy singles and packs, okay, wait, give me a second, guys. This is awkward. Someone type something. I am under a lot of medication right now. So, all right, let's clear it up. The reason we're doing this update, God, the reason we're doing this update is because I should be good to go pretty soon. Okay, I've gotten better. Yeah, just take a breather. It's been rough, man. I've had 102. Right now I'm at 102 degrees or something, and bunch of Tylenol, bunch of Mixidin or something, whatever that cough medicine is. Taking as much medicine as I can, pretty much, to, you know. I feel bad. I feel bad for the other people who are sick. I'll be honest with you. I was asleep from 8 p.m. until 3 p.m. the next day. And then, you know, I'm sleeping like 80% of the day right now, which is crazy because I've always been someone who's waking up at 6 a.m. and I'll sleep late and wake up early. And that's just the way it's been. And now it's like the first time in my life I just feel tired. So this COVID thing is not a joke. All right. I've been double vaccinated, got the booster shot, did not think this would affect me as much as it has. but it is crazy, man. I know. And yeah, Sergio, a lot of things were telling me to just push through it and try to get as much work done as possible because this is the busiest time of year. But I know that if I did that, I would not be able to recover. You just cannot. This is probably the worst sickness I've ever had. At one point, I was coughing. This is going to sound crazy. I sneezed and I had the sneeze attack or whatever. And every time I sneezed, it felt like my body was like broken. Like my entire body was in pain. Just sneezing. And I was like, I've never had that before. I literally, like, my collarbone and stuff was just aching in pain. And I was like, man, this is this is no joke. I was like trying to stop myself from sneezing because I was like, you might die sneezing, which is freaking crazy, guys. So be safe, okay? All of you be safe. Don't be like me. I got the double vax, I got the booster shot, so I stopped wearing the mask as much. We were doing stuff for the renovation for the store, packing together. It's easier to pack together because if someone has notes that they have on their order or if there's promotional stuff, it's easier to talk to each other that way, right? But as I'm sitting here, I'm literally almost bedbound. I can't even, like, even if I had the energy to go crack a pack, and that's all I want to do right now, I cannot do it. So just be safe, all right? Wear the mask when you can. Make sure you get that booster shot. I know there's a bunch of controversy around stuff. Guys, just at the end of the day, be safe. I'm telling you right now that I am sick as hell, okay? No conspiracy theory here. I am sick as hell. Now, it is getting better, okay? So I was in really bad shape yesterday. Very, very bad shape the day before yesterday. And right right now, so the coughing is bad if I'm talking, but if I'm not talking, it's not as bad. So things are getting better for sure. Um, Delivery times, so much is already packed. That's what is so frustrating. We have piles of packages ready to go, and we just need someone to be able to take them. But because the way COVID works, and if you come into contact with people, technically you should all be isolated, right? You all need to stay home. Don't go talk to people. Blah, blah. Some people are asymptomatic. Now, this new strain or whatever they're talking about is very contagious. I basically told everyone, which is everyone on our team, everyone stay home. Just be careful. Don't go near your loved ones, whatever. Just be careful. Be safe. And we have to take a pause. That's fine. We did get all of the Christmas stuff out for the last Christmas delivery date, which was December 3rd. We got it up to December 6th, and then we were supposed to get a bunch of orders out, and then we just weren't able to because of the COVID thing. But we have so many orders just packed and ready to go, and it's so frustrating. We also have the physical store, bunch of stuff. Honestly, JJ, I'm not sure if I have the Omicron, but I'm pretty sure I do. There's no way I have whatever the original. Because this one, it sounds weird, but I did get COVID before, like I said. And the first time I got COVID, I got really sick for a day. I had a huge fever. I didn't have a cough. I had a huge fever. I had stomach pain. I had a runny nose, that kind of stuff, right? This time, definitely I can feel the respiratory effect. This time, the fever has been way longer. It's been 3 days essentially of a fever. The body pain, that is the thing that is just not, it's relentless, man. It is relentless. The body pain. Anytime I cough, it's like a deep cough. You know what I mean? It's not like a surface level cough. It's like I can feel in my chest the cough. So it's way too much, man. Like, and it's gonna sound morbid as hell, and I know, but I was like, dude, if I don't make it from this, I'm gonna have to have some backup plan. No one else knows how to run this business but me. You know what I mean? So it put me in a position where it's like, okay, we got a bunch of subscribers and customers who are relying on us for stuff. I need to make sure that I have a second in command that knows exactly what to do. I'm basically, anytime a package goes out, I have to okay it, right? That's the way we roll, just because there are certain things where some people might not realize that, certain masters packs shouldn't go with we're never going to send out Time Spy Remastered and Modern Horizons 2, or Modern Horizons 2 and then the original Modern Horizons, just because it's nuanced. People don't want to open Modern Horizons 2 and Modern Horizons. You can get kind of the same pools. You need a little bit of diversity, okay? It should be like Modern Masters 2017, a Masters 25, and then an Iconic Masters is a great mix-up of Masters packs. It's nuanced, right? It's why we promote the fact that we're curated, so that it's supposed to be like the really shitty openings are stamped out before they're sent out. But anyway, we don't have a second in command to be able to do that right now. So I think it's imperative I get someone trained and ready to go to be head of the business, just in case anything happens. Mystery MTG has a lot of potential, a lot of stuff we have planned to do. A lot of have they prescribed ibuterol? No, I haven't. What is that, JJ? Is that a Delta was the second variant? Yeah, I think it was the first was just COVID, second was Delta, and then third was the Omicron. Oh, an inhaler. Low priority right now, but I sent a message on Facebook before I had to change my address to my home address. Hey Nate, can you send me an email about that? It's gonna be really hard because our email is bust full of emails right now, and we have no one, like literally no one, able to do anything right now. But I can do that. I can change the address. Yeah, no, Kyle. It's just, and also we can't even let non-Mystery MTG people do stuff because it's the amount of expensive product we work with is insane. Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. This is just a tangent, but I was holding a stack of singles in my hand, and this is Jeweled Lotuses, reserve list cards, dual lands, Cavern of Souls, fetch lands, retro frame foil fetch lands, and I was like, I couldn't even think about it, but I was like, this is probably 5 to 8. No, it's probably even more, like $10,000 worth of cards in the stack. And I was like, it's crazy to think about that, how much money is in Magic. And I was also, we have cases of Double Masters. If you guys know anything about Double Masters right now, the price of Double Masters has exploded, has literally exploded. Now, the one thing that I want to do is, for the last few cases we have, is I want to sell the toppers from a sealed box. So you can literally look at the sealed box, pick the box you want, and then you get the topper from that box. Now, the toppers have gotten expensive. They've gotten very expensive. But this is going to be one of the last few times. Like, Double Masters is so rare right now. It's so rare. So rare. It's going to be one of the last few times you can do that. One of the last few times you'll even find a Double Masters topper, because there's only one on TCG Player. There might be 2 or 3 on eBay or whatever. And then anyone who has Double Masters right now is keeping it sealed. Anytime someone buys Double Masters, they're cracking it open for a YouTube video or something. It's just so expensive. For some reason, it feels like there's not that much available anymore. It went from being not that hard to find to being very hard to find very quickly. So crazy. But we still have cases left of it. And once we sell these toppers for them, that's gonna be it. There's not gonna be any more Double Masters toppers on our end, probably for a long time, unless we get lucky and store owners like closing and he wants to sell us his entire collection of Double Masters cases. And I'll say, yeah, I'll pick it up. But it's one of the products that we haven't had any store owners to be like, hey, I have a bunch of Double Masters. Do you want it? That hasn't happened. So, and I don't think that is going to happen. It's a very expensive product. Oh man. So, we should have everything rocking and rolling on the 26th. I think by then I should be good to go. I have a scheduled appointment at a doctor's office tomorrow to get some medicine, check up on things, and then 26th we can, you know, hopefully we could just start, packing and getting stuff out. I'm exhausted. I'm fatigued. Um, it's a shame because there's so much I need to be doing right now, but I mean, this is one of those situations where there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it at all. As a first print runs in the car still sealed. Ooh, that is nice. Next year, Master set. The Double Masters 2 is coming out next year. That's what I heard. That'll be pretty cool. I wonder what they're going to do for that. I'm sure there are going to be box toppers, and I wonder what the reprints are going to look like for that. I think we'll see. I'm going to be honest with you. I think we're going to see a Jeweled Lotus reprint. I think we're going to see a Jeweled Lotus reprint, and we're going to see a fancier full art version of the Jeweled Lotus come out in Double Masters 2. That would be pretty sick. Glad to see you on your feet enough to at least post an update. Nick, where I'm at right now and where I was at yesterday, I literally at some point could not get out of bed. I was just bedbound. All right. If I got out of bed, I get dizzy. It's hard for me to walk. Right now, I've been able to get around. I'm not coughing as much. The brain is more clear. So definitely in a much better place. The health is definitely getting better. Thank God for that, because oh my God, the first day, I want to tell you guys in detail, but I don't want to get too detailed because it's kind of graphic. But first day was, it was like, the crazy thing is this. I'll actually give you guys the full story if you want it. I ended up packing with a small group of people up until 4 or 5 a.m. We got a ton of packages out. I'm talking about 200 something packages out. It was like 5 a.m. At 5 a.m., I noticed a slight soreness in my throat, a very slight soreness. So I was like, oh, that's weird. Okay. I should go rest a little bit. Now, mind you, sleeping at 5 a.m. and you're not having the best sleep schedule at that time definitely makes you a little bit, your immune system is not as great as it should be. So I go to sleep. I wake up at like 3 or 4. No. I wake up at like 11 or something a.m., whatever time it was. I try to go to the bathroom, and you know how like when you get hungover and you wake up hungover and you're like, oh, I can barely walk. I can barely, it was like that, but on steroids. So I could barely open my eyes. Huge headache. The cough didn't develop until later, so I just felt as if I had a jack on my brain, could barely walk. And then my fever started spiking. It was just one thing after another. And then, I had this thing where it was like super cold. You know what I mean? It's just your body fighting against, you can literally feel your body fighting against the virus, which is insane. And you're there for the entire time. Now, mind you, at this entire time, I'm literally thinking to myself, dude, we got to get orders out. We got to get orders out. We got to get orders out. And then I also have all of the people talking to me about the store and this and that. And it's like everyone on the team, everyone on the team is potentially infected. So there's literally nothing we can do at this point. You just feel like your hands are tied, which is, at least it happened during Christmas. So, Christmas and Christmas Eve, we're going to be taken off anyway. So we'll have that time to recover. And I have, I don't know. We'll figure things out. Things are, and this is going to sound morbid, but thank God no one died. Okay. I mean, COVID is no joke. Thank God no one died. I'm not out of the woodworks yet, but the first day and second day, I was actually worried. I was like, my God, if I die from COVID at this point, I would be so disappointed with everything. Okay. If I'm going out, I'm going out at my favorite LGS, cracking packs, choking on Dr. Pepper as I'm pulling a double Jeweled Lotus pack. If anyone was there, I had a Commander Legends collector's pack, and I pulled an extended art and a regular foil Jeweled Lotus from the same pack. I need to recreate that moment. Now, if I can get to an LGS, drink 16 cans of Dr. Pepper, open, let's just say, 5 cases of Commander Legends collector's displays. If I pass away in that moment, as I'm cracking the Jeweled Lotus, I'm totally fine. Let me go. All right. All of you, let me go. That's where I need to go. That's the fitting way to end. But from COVID, no thank you. No thank you at all. That is not my choice at all. So, like I said, this thing, you can tell by the way I'm talking, probably. I'm trying to be very concise. I'm trying to keep my train of thought, but you can't. You're fatigued. There's no energy. I literally have slept for like 15 hours and I wake up and I feel like I'm about to go to bed again. You know what I mean? You're just so fatigued. I have post-nasal drip, so when I get sick, it sinks into my lungs, which is exactly why I'm COVID. Battling that was the world. Dude, what? Sinks into your lungs. Oh my God. See, I feel very happy that I have not had anything like that. I don't feel like I have anything wrong with my lungs right now. I think I have just throat irritation is causing it. I hope, right? So anyway, just to make sure I reiterate this, okay? By the 26th, everything should be back to normal, all right? 26th. So I'm going to take the next 2 days, really rest, make sure everyone is resting well. We have people coming in to help pack stuff, isolated packing. Every single package is sanitized before it goes out. We're going to take that even serious. We're going to take that even more seriously now. So everything's being sprayed down from top to bottom before it goes out. And, even on your end, when you get the package, just rub it down, not from us, but even from the postal carrier. You don't know if that person has COVID or not too. So just rub it down, make sure, or spray it with, something that gets rid of germs and just be safe about it. Okay. So packages will be going out, tons of stuff ready to go, just needs to get out. We will have the Spice Arena on the 26th for the Christmas edition. That is going to be sick. We have a bunch of signed stuff from Scott Fisher. I've actually been talking to Scott Fisher to see if we can get even cooler stuff, but I'll give you an update on that after I'm done being sick. But we actually have original MTG art coming in, by the way, with COA, Certificate of Authenticities, original paintings for Magic art. No, it's expensive. It's like $3,000 something. We'll figure out what to do with that. We might have a little gallery at the LGS, but I also want to be able to auction stuff off. And so a bunch of stuff happening. Just wait until the COVID thing goes away. Everything will clear up. Everything will be great. Give it until the 26th, okay? Couple days, let's all take a breather. Let's all rest a bit. Enjoy your Christmas. Spend that time with your loved ones. Avoid getting COVID. I think that's the priority, okay? And I will see you guys later. Alan from Mr. MTG. I'm going to take a break now. I think my throat is not happy with me for talking this long. But I love you guys, all of you. Nick, Sergio, Art. You guys have been great. JJ, thanks for popping in. Kyle. Open a topper today. Found in a second. Chrome Mox extended art. Ooh. We have a bunch of those actually in stock, Art. A bunch of the extended art toppers from Double Masters. I don't know why those aren't really won that often. I need to, by the way, guys, final note. I've noticed that the 9-pack premiums in some of our products seem a little bit repetitive because of the way the randomizer works with the weighted stuff. If something is like heavy in the inventory, then it's more common for you to get it. We're actually working on a different system now. So we're going to work on it to where it's more RNG and it's not related to that. I want it to be, very unlikely that you get the same thing or anything similar from one month to the next. I feel like recently it's been a little bit too common with what people have been seeing. It might be a little bit boring for some people to be seeing, constantly getting Iconic Masters or Masters 25 Ultimate Masters has been a little bit rarer to hit these days. Double Masters has been more common to hit. We're going to change the randomizer to see how we can. I just want to make it spiced up a bit, tons of different variation. So I'm going to work on that. We're probably going to pay someone to come in and create software that's a little bit more advanced. So that's going to take some time, but we should have that through. I kind of also, it's probably improbable for us to be able to do this, but I want it to be able to have individual seeds for customers so that if you've already gotten a certain variation of 9-pack premium, you're not going to get that one again, which is kind of hard because there's only so many MTG sets, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you later. Alan from Mystery MTG, thank you so much for jumping in. I hope you have a great Christmas, and thank you for